kids are like, you know, their parents are like. So, but anyway, I still just read it as it is. So, the other thing I'm going to note is that this section is from one of the non-supernatural parts of the book. It's a story from the happier days of Ig's youth. Ig and his charming older brother Terry have gone out in the woods with a shopping cart and a frozen turkey, and they're going to meet Terry's friend Eric, who has a couple M80 cherry bombs, and they're going to blow the turkey up. And this is how they're going to pass their summer afternoon. So, here we go. The old foundry was busy that afternoon, kids skateboarding in the ruins, a fire burning in a trash can out back. Ig pushed the rusting shopping cart across the fissured old macadam, following Terry to the top of the Evel Knievel trail. A kid with a mountain board stood there, looking down the path. As they approached, he glanced their way, and Ig recognized him as Lee Tourneau, the boy from church. He had been dressed in a tie then, and he wore one now, along with a button-up short-sleeved shirt, khaki shorts, and Converse high tops with no socks. Just by virtue of holding a mountain board, he managed to make the costume look vaguely alternative. The act of wearing a tie an ironic affectation, the kind of thing the lead singer in a punk band might do. The hill fell steeply away here, toward the river, a dark blue gleam visible through the black trunks of the pines. It had been a dirt road once, although it was difficult to imagine anyone driving a car down it. It was so steep and eroded. Two half-buried and rusting pipes showed through the ground, and between them was a worn smooth groove of packed earth, a kind of depression that had been polished to a hard gloss by the passage of 1,000 mountain bikes and 10,000 bare feet. The pipes looked almost like rails, lacking only a roller coaster cart to ride them. On either side of the pipes, the trail was all protruding stones and trash. That hard-packed path between them offered the easiest way down, and Ig and Terry slowed, waiting for Lee Tourneau to go. Only he didn't go. He was never going to go. He put the board on the ground and pushed it back and forth with one foot as if to see how it rolled. He squatted and picked up the board and pretended to check the spin on one wheel. "Well," Terry said to Lee Tourneau, "it's like this. You can live life as a cripple or as a lame ass." "What's that mean?" Lee asked. Terry sighed. "It means, are you going to go?" Ig, who had been down the trail many times on his mountain bike, said, "It's okay. Don't be scared. The trail between the pipes is really smooth and—" "I'm not scared," said Lee, as if Ig had made an accusation. "So go," Terry said. "One of the wheels is sticking," Lee said. Terry laughed. He laughed mean, too. "Come on, Ig." Ig pushed the cart past Lee Tourneau and into the trench between the pipes. Lee looked at the turkey, and his brow furrowed with a question that he didn't speak aloud. "We're going to blow it up," Ig said. "Come see." "There's a baby seat in the shopping cart," Terry said, "in case you want to ride down." It was a shitty thing to say, and Ig grimaced sympathetically at Lee, but Lee's face was a smooth blank. He stood aside, holding his board to his chest, watching them go. Eric Hannity and a half-dozen other boys waited at the bottom for them. There were a couple of girls, too, older girls, maybe old enough to be in college. They weren't on the riverbank with the boys, but sunning themselves out on Coffin Rock in bikini tops and cutoffs. Coffin Rock was 40 feet offshore, a wide white stone that blazed in the sun. Their kayaks rested on a small sandbar that tailed upriver away from it. The sight of those girls, stretched upon the rock, made Ig love the world. Two brunettes, they might have been sisters, with tan-toned bodies and a lot of leg, sitting up and talking to each other in low voices and staring at the boys. They interested and excited Ig, and even with his back turned to Coffin Rock, he was aware of them, as if the girls,